Hello, hello. All right, hold on. Use the microphone here. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Kate. We're going to start in a few minutes. Just saying hello. Yes, yay. I added a fan group. I don't know how that works. I don't fully understand how TikTok stuff works. But I added a fan club. I don't even know what that entails. Hello, hello. Cool. I'm actually gonna grab a water real quick so I don't like die in the middle of my performance. Billy's here. Yes. Kate's a part of the Anthony fan club. No, I think I did it through TikTok. I'm sure there's a way I can do it. I don't know where to say. Disclosing branded content. Oh, okay. Make sure you make it with the oath. What's the oath? Is that one of the things you suggested? I don't have that. I actually have another suggestion. Well, next week I have another suggestion from a previous live. You missed last week's though, where I actually tried the thing. Ah, yes, there it is. Kate figured out the she's part of the macro club. There we go. Number one fan. This is purely for purely for Kate. She's the number one fan. Let's see. All right, hold on. I'm gonna grab a glass of water real quick. So cover your eyes. I still haven't figured out how to fix the exposure thing. Hang tight. You can probably still hear me though. You're gonna hear me casually open the door. Oh. Let's see. I'm curious as to how far this microphone's range is. I'm sure you guys are hearing me all the way over here. I need a cup. Should grab a plate. I always make a mess of the desk whenever I do it. Let's see. Some water. You guys signed up for the ASMR of me getting ready, right? That's what you're here for. All right. I give myself 3 seconds before I actually spill this on the desk, but let's see. There we go. Ah, perfect. Thanks, Billy. Love it. Appreciate it. Hell yeah. Hello, welcome. It's still just the two of you, which is fine, which is fine. We're still counting down though. I think I also set it up in a way where I can, I think I could take a guest on. I know we're getting the folks in here. So like, I might allow it so that like, if you've maybe tried the bar or whatever before, I'll let you chime in and you can give me your thoughts too. I think that's a cool way to get interaction about this. So yeah, I have a couple bars here. So here's how I did this last week, since you guys weren't here last week. So once I started the protein portion, just so I have the, just so I can make my video that I post after, I'll like get into my Monday macro zone and do the full review. And then after that, I'll actually start, then I'll get like feedback and everything. And then the second part is going to be way more interactive with the protein item, whatever the item is this week. I haven't said what it is yet. Kate's setting chilies and 2 flowers. I appreciate it. Roses. That's what they're called on here. Yeah, I don't TikTok that much. You could tell. Oh, I love it. Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm like also sending it to all the people that I can at the same time too. So hopefully we get some more people in here. Let's see. Can I open the fan club? Yep, Kate, I can see you in the fan club. There you are. Boss Mama, hello, welcome. We're gonna get started in just a minute here. Does TikTok like when I put like music on, or does like it get pissy about that? Does anyone know? Because I'll just put music on. I love background music. Hello, welcome. Let's see, maybe I can put some background noise on here. All right, I'm gonna get started in just like a couple minutes. 6 o'clock was the start time. I started a little bit early, so we'll see how that goes. Let's see, give me my playlist here. Not on shuffle, please. Let's see. If we start there, that should be just quiet enough. Cool. Oh. Well, anyways, how's everyone's day? How's it going? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a good day so far, and hopefully we're about to make it better with some Monday's macros. So here, now I'll give you guys the rundown of what's going to happen today. So we have 2 items to review. First one is a protein bar, and the second one's going to be a protein item. So the 2 things I'm going to be reviewing today is we have a Builder's bar. Oh, this is flipped. Can I flip this? Let's see. Hold on. Mirror. There we go. Now you can read it correctly. There we go. So we got Builder's bar. So this is going to be the first one. And then the item for today, we have, you've probably seen these around, another protein cookie, because protein cookies apparently seem to be the next best adjacent thing to be coming out of here. The Lenny and Larry's cookie. Yeah, and I threw these in the fridge for like 5 minutes. Yes, I think you did, Billy. You did suggest this. So I'll give my honest review of these. And then the Builder's bar, this isn't the first time I've had a Builder's bar. I actually went to go look up and see what I rated the last Builder's bar macro. I actually, believe it or not, have a literal spreadsheet with all of, well, most of the stuff that I've reviewed. I actually keep track and everything with like what I did. Let's see, protein bar macro master sheet. Thank you, Kate. I appreciate that. It's corn. It's corn. Oh God, that's a that's an old meme. Welcome. Yeah, remember to Billy, make sure you join the fan club because Kate's outdoing you right now. I don't know how you feel about that. She's obviously the better fan. Yes, she's the goat. Welcome. Hi Dante. Yes, Kate, I can see you yelling at him. But yeah, so the protein bar that I'm going to do today, so we have the Builder's Bar. It's the Clif Builder's Bar. Yeah, Clif. I did chocolate mint the last time, and this is chocolate peanut butter. So we'll see how this one comes out. I really liked the last one. So the last one I gave an 8.5. So we'll see how this goes at 8.5. I gave it, so we'll see how that goes. Cool. I'm gonna, one more minute, 6:05, I'll start. All the roses, I appreciate it. Thank you. Billy, I can see you joined the club now. Thank you. I tried sending it to Meg, but Meg didn't join. So yeah, you guys could probably blow up her phone too. Then we'll try the protein cookie. Yes, this is professional. It's very professional. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna enter creator mode for a second. I'm gonna do my full thing so I can make this into one video, and then I'll take the interactions and after. So yeah, if you see people, tell them to join the club. I appreciate all the stuff you guys are sending. It's actually it's kind of cool. I can actually see it. I have it all here on my laptop too. I think I could see it all. Some live stuff. Real-time performance. But yeah, all right. Here we go. All right. Now you can watch me attempt to do this in one take. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to this week's Monday's Macros where I review protein bars. And this week I'm reviewing the Clif Builders Protein Chocolate Peanut Butter Bar. So that's this guy right here. So you can see it, sleek blue and orange packaging. Kind of like it. It's blue and orange. Good complementary colors. Here's the full little 360 spin on it. I have reviewed a Clif Builders bar before, so this is actually a different one, a different flavor that we're getting into. I reviewed the chocolate mint was the one that I reviewed before. So these calories and macros are going to be pretty similar to the ones of those. So we're coming in at 290 calories. This is a pretty light bar. This is pretty small as it is. There is 11 grams of fat. We have 30 grams of carbs, 18 of them being sugars, 17 of them being added sugars. So if you're being conscious about your sugars, this is a pretty high amount for that. It does have 2 grams of fiber, and it is coming in at that 20 grams of protein, which is what is listed here on the bar. Now let's go ahead and open this bar up. You guys can get the first look. So here's the bar. It looks pretty uniform. It looks pretty similar to all of the other bars. We have this guy right here. I did put it in the fridge for a little bit before this time, just so it maintained its integrity under the lights here. But I'm going to go ahead and do our wonderful rip. It does have its chocolate layer here, and let's go ahead and bend that right in half. And there you go. It looks, on camera, it looks extremely yellow. I'm going to take a closer look in just a second here. Oh, it is not that yellow. Okay, it's my lights. It's kind of like a pale color, so that's really yellow. I can get that closer to. No, that's not. Okay, it's like a paler color, but you can see that it looks like it's going to have a layer of what's probably going to give it the crunchy texture right on the inside there. Plus, on the top, you're going to see it looks like that's what's going to give it the smooth flavor there. So you'll have it there. And you have the chocolate that's wrapping all the way around. So I'm kind of expecting that to do a lot of the heavy lifting, considering half of the flavor is chocolate peanut butter. So now we're going to do the test. Let's go ahead and take a bite. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, the top layer, that top layer there, that's what's giving the peanut butter flavor. And the bottom is just giving like, it's just giving like a crunchy texture to it. The chocolate isn't too strong, but I will say that peanut butter is kind of overpowering it. Like I'm getting a lot more peanut butter. It's almost like like a dulled down Reese's is probably where I'd put it. So if you take like a Reese's cup and you like dull down the chocolate, like it's not wicked chocolatey, like by any means, but the peanut butter is pretty peanut butter forward. I like peanut butter, so if that's something that you do like, you probably want something like this. It's very peanut butter forward. I know some people are very like anti-mint, so this is probably a good alternative to something like that. In terms of like the macros, you know, it's coming in with 20 grams of protein and 290 calories. If you're looking for something that's probably not, it's not super great in terms of the macros. I try to shoot for like 10% of the calories should be coming from the protein itself. So this is probably a little high in terms of the calories if you're trying to fit it into like a diet or a nutrition plan that you might be sneaking into. But this might be a good like snack if you were to have like in between of something. That's probably what I would recommend it for, or who I'd recommend it for. It does taste really good, so it's not like it tastes bad by any means. But I will say that I do like this bar. I'm gonna bring this in. I think I'm gonna bring this above the other one because I do like the chocolate and the peanut butter. I'm gonna give it a 9. I actually do really enjoy this. The only reason I wouldn't give this as 10 is probably just because of the ratio to the macros here. So there you have it. That's our excuse me. See, and that's why I brought water so I didn't choke. Excuse me. So that's our Clif Builders bar. So that's this guy right here. I'm going to give it a 9. Definitely a 9. I appreciate this. I think they did a really good job, and I definitely would recommend this. Okay. That's the logistical part. Oh boy. Okay. Clif Mint is better. I liked the mint. I do like mint. I don't know if I like it. Yes, it is a very high rating. Yeah, Kate says she doesn't like mint. Mint is like okay. It really depends. Heavily disagree. Would you like to join and share your thoughts? Kate, have you tried this bar before? Yeah, it's the chocolate peanut butter I would say is really good. The mint one, yeah. Oh, Kate's eating dinner. Cool. We're gonna get the macros of your dinner at the same time as this. That's kind of funny. No, I'm a big fan of peanut butter, so the peanut butter kind of carries a lot for me. So I actually really appreciate that as a bar. Usually when people do like peanut butter, it's like way too caloric, so it doesn't really help. That if you're trying to fit it into a diet or anything like that. But I do like the chocolate peanut butter. So yes, the only reason I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10 is probably because of the just because the calories are slightly too high, a little too high for me in terms of like me having it for myself. But again, if someone wants something like that, then that's totally fits into their thing. But in terms of taste, yeah, that's a really good bar. Next week I actually have a cool I have a different brand coming in, Sugar and Honey. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. I think that's what they're called. Hold on. Someone recommended that to me on one of my videos, Sugar and Honey. And I actually ordered a whole, is it Sugar and Honey? No, it's hold on. It wasn't Sugar and Honey. It's, I ordered it and I don't remember the name of it. Mail. Raspberry Coconut Oat Protein. Billy, if you want to bring it to me, I'll give it a shot. I just need one. But also I'll be looking for things that are like not protein bars too, because now that I'm doing because I'll be doing the different items as well. It just gives some oomph to the live. We should be a guest on here. Yeah, sure. I mean, if you want, I have no problem with that. You guys can join, and I'll maybe you can get the bar for yourself, and then you can we can all try it at the same time. That'd be pretty funny. Yes, yes, absolutely. On what was that? It's sugar and what the hell was it? Sugar. I really don't remember what it was. I paid money for it too. I don't remember what the hell it was. Protein bar. It had collagen. It was supposed to be like a really good. Oh, Stars and Honey. That's the name of the brand. Stars and Honey. That's the brand. Stars and Honey. Stars and Honey. They had like a pretty cool like 12 pack of like one of every one of their flavors. So that'll give me content for a little bit. So we can. I'll try that. It's a little like box that they sent with that. So. That one you have to like order online, but it's supposed to be like really good for you. But we're not talking about that one today. That's next week's thing. But yeah, so mint, we hate mint, right? What other Cliff Builder bars have you guys tried? If you've tried any. Because yeah, the mint one is good, but I think I do like this one better. I don't always want mint. Mint is usually a top for me though. Pretty top thing. But while you guys are figuring that out, we do have the Lenny and Larry's cookie. So that's this guy right here. Yeah, if I've seen these before. Those afros stick out pretty well on the packaging there. And the cookie, I could tell. I mean, I put it in the fridge for like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. But it feels like it's going to be a soft cookie. I haven't even opened the packaging for it yet. But it seems like it's going to be pretty good. Let's read the nutrition here. It's soft. Yeah, I think it's soft. Oh, okay. So this is a good note. So the serving size is half a cookie. So I'll read both sets of nutrition. So this is actually a pretty notable thing. So 1/2 of the cookie is 220. The whole cookie is 440 calories, which if you put that in perspective of a crumble cookie is like 800 minimum for a whole cookie. And theirs is in quarters. So just keep that in mind when you're taking this into consideration. Okay, so total fat per cookie. Okay, per cookie. So it's 10 grams per cookie. Carbs, there's 70 grams of carbs in this whole cookie, and it's 10 grams of fiber, 22 of them is sugar. So this had, hold on, let me reference the bar here real quick. I need to look at this. The bar, that's a lot. The bar had 18 grams. So this has less, okay, this also has 16 grams of protein. Let me finish that. So this has 16 grams of protein and 22 grams of sugar. This has 20 grams of protein and 17 grams of sugar, 18 grams of sugar, excuse me. So there's way more sugar in the cookie here. So I'm not totally sold on it, but yeah, I mean, again, for the protein, it's 16 grams. I mean, you could have half the cookie and then like save the other half for later. Again, it still counts for the whole day, but yeah, just eat a regular cookie at that point. Well, there's no protein in the cookie. I mean, you could probably make a better protein cookie than this. Only a matter of time until you get a terrible cooking show where I'm attempting to make a protein cookie, which I'm sure we would all want to be. I'll be a part of that one. I don't cook or bake for anything. But it does say that there is 10 grams of fiber, so you can take that into consideration. Usually when they do carb calculations, they do take the fiber out. They do like a subtraction thing. So this has 10 grams of fiber. So I guess it's 60 grams of carbs, but you'll see how that goes. It is kosher. That's what it says there. No high fructose corn syrup. You can see all of its little accolades right there on the back. I'll let you guys read them. No artificial sweeteners. No soy. Non-GMO. Let's see. No artificial sweeteners. Yeah, there you go. Sustainable palm oil. whatever that means. Yeah, all right. Well, anyways, let's go ahead and open this up. Again, I'll give you guys the first look at the back. So we have it. Oh, that's a big cookie. Oh, and I can smell immediately the I don't even know what it is. It's like the flour maybe. Whatever they use to make the cookie, I can smell it. It's there. But you can see it looks like a nice uniform cookie. It is pretty one-dimensional. It's just cookie. We have chocolate chips throughout. So if you like chocolate chips, that's those guys right there. It seems like it's going to be a pretty good cookie. Yes, I will eat it. I'm going to talk about it. But first, let's do our routine rip right here. So there's your cross section of the cookie. That's it right there. Yeah, this feels like, just from handling it, a pretty soft cookie. I can already tell when I bite into it, it's going to be chewy, which, if you knew anything about me, I actually like chewy cookies. I'm a big fan of chewy cookies, not crunchy cookies. They're too crumbly for me. I'm not a fan of those. But we have our chewy cookie here. Let's go ahead and take a bite. A big bite. Like I said, very chewy. It's weird because it's not, I don't taste protein. It's not like protein forward. It's not like, oh, this is protein. Like, if you would have just handed me this cookie, I wouldn't be like, oh, this is a protein cookie. Definitely not getting that from this. Definitely chewy. I can get the chocolate, it comes out. It's the cookie portion is a pretty interesting, is pretty interesting. I kind of like it. It's almost like it's flavorless. It's weird. It's just there to like provide the texture, which kudos to them. I do get a bit of sweetness coming in at the end here. It is getting, like I can kind of taste the sugar a little bit, but it's not like, it's not too sweet. It's not like wicked heavy with the sweetness. So I'm actually kind of a fan of this. I will say, outside of my little recordings here, I have actually tried these before. These are pretty good. But I will give my unbiased opinion on this. The cookie itself is kind of flavorless. It's kind of very much like I said, it's kind of like a space holder. It's really weird. And coming in at 440 calories for the whole entire thing, that's a little interesting. Not probably the best macros, especially if we're going by that 20% rule. We're basically we're at 5% for that. So 440 calories with 20 grams of protein. Not great. You might as well just eat a regular cookie, as Kate mentioned earlier, which is kind of great. And for the viewers that are just joining, welcome. I review protein bars and protein items. Please be sure to join the little fan club that we have going with the macros. The two items that I've reviewed today, first one being the Cliff Builders bar. We did, right there, this is the chocolate peanut butter protein bar. This one was pretty good. I gave this one a 9. That's probably the highest rating I've given so far, or it's tied for the highest rating. And then we also have the Lenny and Larry's the complete cookie, literally called the complete cookie. I'm just reading that now. But it does have 10 grams of fiber, so if you need fiber, that's actually really good. They actually list this as 36% of your daily intake. So take that for what it is. Yeah, so my takeaways from today, and then I'll get your guys' opinions if you have any opinions. Kate's already jumping ahead and giving me a 4 out of 10 for something. So the bar, the Cliff Builders bar, I did like the bar. It is still pretty high in calories for what it is, but I did give it a 9. I really like this bar. I strongly recommend this bar, but I did give it a 9. Chocolatey. You definitely get the peanut butter, not so much the chocolate. I called it like a muted Reese's. That's probably the best way I could have described it. And then for the cookie, I haven't given the cookie a rating yet. So take another bite here. So the cookie, I mean, if I was like, I don't know, if I was having this as like just myself for like a little, like, I don't know, like if I didn't have time to eat something and I just grabbed something real quick, it's not terrible. It's probably like a 6. Because taste-wise, like I said, you're getting the chocolate. Like you definitely get the chocolate, but the cookie part, it's chewy. So if you like a chewy cookie, that's a plus on there. But the cookie part, it's kind of very like it's there's no taste. It's just blah. So take that for what it is. It's just kind of like blah. Like I said, it's just like holy space. It doesn't taste like protein, so it's not like I'm biting in like protein powder. It's definitely like protein, or not protein, excuse me. It's just space holder. That's kind of what it is. It's not really like a taste to it. I know that sounds really lackluster for what it is, but yeah, there's not really much of a taste. It's just there. Have any of you guys tried any of these products before? And what are your thoughts? This is actually a multicast. So if you want to chime in, you're more than welcome to request to join, which is cool. I've never done that before. I do not own the product. These are not my products. This is not sponsored in any way. This is just my honest review of them. I just purchased these and was like, yep, let me give these things a shot. There's been a few that I've had and they've just been not great. And there's been a few that I've gotten and they've been amazing. But no, that's actually a wonderful question. But yeah, have you guys ever tried any of these before? I still have like 5-ish more minutes before I have to go anywhere or do anything else. I could talk about more of what I have coming up or what I have lined up. We could talk about these things more in depth if you really like, what I liked and what I didn't like about them. Yeah, thank you everyone for the likes. I appreciate all of them. And hello to welcome all of the new. Okay, so what's next? That's a great thing. So next week I think is going to be a special week. I know I've been doing a protein bar and a protein item for the for my lives. So I think what I'm going to do for next week. So I have a brand that I was requested to purchase called Stars and Honey, and they have a 12-pack. It's like a variety pack of theirs. So they have like, I mean, I'm looking on their website. They have like, it looks like 16 different flavors. So I ordered the variety pack with the 12 of them. So what I'm thinking is maybe I'll do like a 2-part or maybe a 3-part. I'll try like 3 of their bars across the 3 lives. And that'll be cool to kind of compare like their whole line all together. That'll actually be, That'll actually be pretty cool to try that all as one thing. Then you guys can kind of get a full synopsis of the entire line right then and there. But they look like it's going to be pretty good. Let's see if I can pull my laptop up here so you guys can see what their website looks like. Like it looks legit. That's this right here. Their whole thing is they have like collagen, I think, in their stuff. So that'll be my first time trying something with collagen in it. I'm curious if that has like a special taste or anything that goes along with it. Let's see. Yeah, it's like 180 calories. It is 15 grams of protein, so that's closer to that 10% ratio. So I expect that to be pretty good, 2 grams of sugar. But it does say plus collagen. I'll let you know how that goes. To everyone that's joining and that came in, I'll give my little spiel one more time. I review protein bars and protein items. Because you are here during the live, you actually get the special extra item, which is the protein item, which is something I don't normally post. It's just for you guys that are here for the live. So thank you for joining me live. It's kind of a perk of being here with me on a Monday afternoon. 6:30. It's really dark outside, so it's actually like really sad and depressing. I don't know where everyone else is, but like, oh man, it hits 4 o'clock and it's just dark. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to go home. So instead, I'm in a dark studio with lights on. So I'm just standing here. Welcome everyone. Hello. Yeah, that's all the things. Does anyone have any other suggestions for me to try in the weeks to come? I'm very well open to suggestions. I'll try anything if, protein is very prevalent in our life in the world right now. So there are a lot of protein items. So I'm here to kind of scour through them and, let you know what my thoughts are and what I think is the good ones. If there's any suggestions or anything you guys have for me for future things, let me know. And I will do my best to get them and try them out live. I think that makes a cool little thing. Yeah, oath next week. Okay, Billy says oath. And I think you said you were you said you were bringing me one, right? So I'll give that a shot. I'll throw that in. That'll be my protein item, I suppose. That is everything that I have for you guys this week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate all the new viewers and everyone that's watching in. Be sure to like, follow, do anything you want. If you like this type of content and you want to see more Monday's macros, more things that are protein related, learn about the macros and the proteins that are going on in your life and the things that you eat, then please give me a like, give me a follow, and that's it. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. Now I'm going to do the awkward thing where I got to shut off my camera. So thank you all. I appreciate it.